Okay, what's your name? I'm sorry? Daniel Hudson. Okay, I'll have to dig through this pile and find your slip. So you have 4 minutes.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, my name is Leo Laurence, 3907 Georgia Street, Suite 15, San Diego. That's near Hillcrest. I'm appearing on behalf of Law Enforcement Against Prohibition, or LEAP, an international organization of current and former law enforcement officers, prosecutors, judges, and state prison officials. Our main offices are in Massachusetts and Washington. But I'd also like to turn and say thank you to all these people who are appearing on behalf of this discussion. I think that's wonderful, and thank you. I'm a former deputy sheriff, served in the DA's office, hold a law degree, and completed an unprecedented 4-year post-doctoral study of appellate law at the California Court of Appeal. Medical marijuana has been state law for 14 years, and we're still trying to implement it. Medical marijuana dispensaries are legal. They are not evil. They do not create crime problems. I'm in law enforcement. A lot of people will try to get emotional and say, oh, this is terrible. They're going after the youth and such. Wrong. Indeed, medical marijuana dispensaries are not only legal, but they revitalize communities and provide businesses nearby with more business. With reasonable ordinances, marijuana arrests right here in San Diego have gone down, not up. Yet when we're considering local ordinances to implement our state laws, there are so many unreasonable and unnecessary conditions that are added to make the ordinances a de facto ban on the existence of dispensaries. As a matter of law, our city government exceeds its legislative jurisdiction if it enacts ordinances that, in effect, block the full implementation of state laws on medical marijuana. The city doesn't have the jurisdiction to block implementation of state laws. And you're strongly urged to ask the city attorney to look at those constitutional issues. If you create regulations that make it so difficult or impossible to reasonably have dispensaries, you're inviting so many lawsuits that the city doesn't need. There are so many substantive challenges to the proposed ordinance that's before you that I can't list them all. LEAP is putting, Law Enforcement Against Prohibition, is putting the prestige of law enforcement behind our recommendation that this ordinance be denied, return to staff, and work out some of the issues that I have raised. What you have before you is really bad. And I'm looking, and I think you're about to tell me my time is reached.
I need some names for people who are willing. John Phillips? Okay, you have 2 more minutes.
There was one thing in particular I noticed about you can't have a dispensary near a church. I'm not sure if you'll find any case law that creates a nexus between a medical marijuana dispensary, which is like a pharmacy, and a church. Besides, it doesn't say what a church is. You can just rent a building or a room, have one service a year, and you've got a church. So therefore, that could be used to block or close dispensaries. Oh, that is so asking for lawsuits. Are there, very fast. One, medical marijuana is not addictive. It doesn't result in violence like alcohol does. It's not a gateway drug. It doesn't lead to harder drugs. But the big thing is, it provides a place where patients can get their medicine without relying on the street. May I invite any questions? Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here, and thank you for the people in the audience.